Now we're taking you on a journey. We're taking you on a spiritual vibration. Okay, with a great artist by the name of Incline. Incline, you there?
Yeah, greetings. DJ Kat, but there.
Every time. Blessings. So, of course, Incline, you're here, you're live and direct right here on the Big Bud station. But let the listeners know and the people know who you are and a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Incline, you know what I mean? Forward from the Westmoreland side, Jamaica, doing music at a tender age, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I find a love for music, music just take over all I mean, so it does, you know what I mean? So I just continue doing the work,
I hear that.
It's a mission, so we just continue doing it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
But,
So tell us about your mission in music. What is it that you want to achieve? What do you want to put out there?
some great music, for the people, music where people can relate to.
Yeah.
Going through them depression, you know what I mean, and them sufferation, what I've been through, and you know what I mean, and even happy music, because we can't live for the happy music, because you know what I mean, people want to have happy time, even though sometimes you see some people smile, them just try to put the best outside,
Yeah.
but because all the time people want to hear sad music, so you have to just give them variety.
Yeah. I hear that. And you said from a tender age you've been into music now. Do you remember that moment when you were like, yeah, I want to do this for life? Or was it just a gradual process?
I was just doing it, when I was, a youth. Like, I did love it, because I have a bigger brother where usually do the music, and it start from sound system. Well, the sound system in my area where I'm from, and the bigger man, them usual DJ, and me usual go and get a one piece, and
Yeah.
bust the place. And then I said that youth, so I never stopped, I found a love for music that, what I mean,
Yeah.
I usually dance. I even usually dance, before I even start to sing, because I DJ, I'm usual DJ, although I still do my DJ, but I sing in my thing there, because you have to sing for the people, them, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I hear that every time. So you know what? When people, especially here in the UK, we speak of Jamaica, we automatically nowadays seem to think of dancehall, as in being raw and kind of a little bit slack and a little bit of this. And I wanted to know from you, being there, what is it actually like, the music scene out there? What is it kind of giving off at the moment?
yeah, the youth them are do it, but them have a music what them call trap.
Yeah.
These are where the youth them come around, come change around the thing, because trap is not dancehall, trap is some kind of music where them sing about money and
Yeah.
woman, and you know what I mean, and them kind of witchcraft kind of thing, and but that's not dancehall, that's trap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't really in them kind of music that I sing dancehall and reggae music, you know what I mean? But my dancehall them now where everyone can listen, all your kids can dance to it,
Yeah.
and even though you still have like artists out here who sing happy music like Ding Dong, them, say them not change from for them thing, and
Yeah.
you have your Dexter Dap, you have your, you know what I mean, different ones you are doing. So but the younger youth them now, for them thing is just one lane, like chopping, you know what I mean, them chop this and chop food and this, and
Yeah.
I don't really dig them kind of music then aside. So my thing is reggae and local dancehall. See me, you ever say local dancehall as a reggae me thing there.
Yeah. I hear that 100%. You know what? We've got a question from a listener. They're asking, what is the difference between trap music and dancehall? Because I think they're saying that it kind of sounds similar, but I don't think it does, my personal self. But you as an artist, what are you saying to that listener?
Well, it's similar, but it's a different, because it's slower. Them the youth them not really sing, them not DJ from them
Yeah.
guy from, which is, them more talk the music, the trap, and the dance hall is more hardcore.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that 100%. So you being, I feel like you're a very conscious artist. I think you really think about what you're giving out there to the listeners in regards to the messages that you're sending out. And how is that kind of received in Jamaica and also across the world?
Yeah, some of the people them work with it, it's not everyone want to hear, the negative,
Yeah.
so still have people where love the positive, and it go with the energy. Because artists we establish and have hit songs,
Yeah.
and still go sing, and people still don't even look at him because the energy, the people them work with energy. So we not watch poor trend, cause them you got us trend, them go for the trend. We go for live music where people can hold a vibes, and
Yeah.
them never tired to hear. People want to hear more because my music is like food, it's organic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we feed the people them with organic music. You know what I mean?
I hear that 100% every time.
Mm-hmm.
So who inspires you, Incline? Because like I said, you've got a unique voice. You're very different on the kind of music industry. So who actually kind of influenced who you are?
Hey, when I grew up still, me listen to like Bushman, and Luciana and Dennis Brown and them, and they can hear the big voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see it have forward from, the elders, who set it from them time. So, you have to respect the elders them,
100%.
and big up Natty King, same way, people similar sound. Me and him also have a song, you know what I mean? Royal Empress out there, same way Natty King.
Yeah.
And big up Natty King.
100%.
And my brother.
Big up every
Yes,
time.
sir.
So when it comes to, as well as kind of a female perspective within the industry, people are always interested to know, as an artist, do you kind of reach out to female artists, female DJs? Obviously you've reached out to you as well, but do you reach out as an artist, or do you kind of wait for people to come to you? How do you kind of work it?
Say people reach out to and I reach out to people same way, because doing the music, you have to associate with people, and and spread the message, you know what I mean, and reach out to ones, and share the music likewise. So I have to reach out to especially the DJs that giving me the strength. I even give thanks, like DJ Kat, Kambusta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of them, and the list goes on.
I hear that 100%. So being an artist, like, has there been, I'm sure you've got quite a few, but that memorable moment where you've either been on stage or in the recording studio or just even on street, and you're just like, yeah, I feel like I've accomplished something with this?
Yeah, the memory moment is Rebel Salute 2020,
Okay.
and you could look it up now too. Yeah, at the Rebel Salute 2020, that moment is something where I can't forget, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a memorable moment where I say, wow, I'm on the big stage. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a great vibe,
For real. So, with that now, that kind of big stage, how did you kind of prepare for that big stage? Because I'm sure you didn't just walk out and start doing what you need to do. Did you prepare, or did you just walk out? How did it work?
I prepare,
Okay.
I don't really drink no bag of, take a look at drink, but you know what I mean, because say it's a roots show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and I burn a one split,
Yeah.
Drink some water, and so alright then. I'm ready, when them call me, just run out. what does the rule? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the big stage, them say dance a yard before you dance abroad. So the big stage now, it's only make me more braver. You know,
Okay.
like doing a show in Europe or in London, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and see all 130,000 people. Wow, which is great for me. Like, you know, me even braver, you know, cause me not deal with shy though. I'm
Yeah.
not deal with that brother the audience. Yeah, me I'm trying to par. I don't par with shy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so me par with brave. You know,
Mm.
so it's a brave and persistent in what you're doing. You know what I mean, and go out there and do your best because them say only your best is good enough.
I hear that 100%. We've got another question from a listener. They're asking, as an artist, do you feel you have responsibility on what you put out there?
Artist is a road model, you know. So a way you teach the youth them and what them are gonna learn. So you have to be careful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not artists don't really answer that question, yeah, but them try to go around it some
Yeah.
kind of way. But
Yeah.
I think, you know, you have to careful of what you put out there because the kids them or what you teach them, if you give them negative, that's what they're going to observe, you know, and if you give them positive, yeah, that's what they're going to learn. So you have to just do the right thing.
Mm. I hear that
Yeah.
100%. And I'm sure you always get this next question. Somebody's asking, why are you called Incline?
Why my name Incline?
Yeah.
Oh, Incline, I got that name from one of my friends. You know, we're going at the Bible and, you know, that's true because my name was famous one, you know, and my brethren say, yo, too much famous out there, man. Yeah, famous face, yeah, all kind of famous. So, you know, that name they kind of common. So, he came with the name Incline.
Mm.
That years on to my life. So the name found from the Bible. I just changed the C and put the K, you know.
Yeah.
So we just say incline from the vine. So you
Yeah.
know, say from the vine, natural nature, you know.
Every
So you
time.
say
Every time.
every
So, you know, when it comes to the next generation, I mean, definitely feel like we should always pave the way for the next generation to keep going and strive for as much success as they possibly can. But what kind of advice can you give them, or what words would you like to say to the next generation if they want to be either producer, artist, or any kind of anything really in music, or even something different? What would you say?
yeah. Well, the youth them advice I have to give them just focus, you know, and love yourself and do the right thing because you know if you don't love yourself, you know what I mean. It's like you know you're not gonna love no one else. So you see, love yourself, and
Mm.
you have to do the right thing because and listen. If you fall for anything, if you fall for anything, you know what I mean. If you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. So you have to stand up for
Mm.
something, you know,
Yeah.
and which is in the right way, a positive way. So stay positive,
Mm.
you know what I mean,
I hear that.
and do the music. Do the music. You're doing the music, just deal with it positive because you know, I mean, positive and negative, they all work together. But you know, I seen so many negative taking over. I
Yeah.
see more negative than positive. So I'm
Mm.
just telling the youth them now, just stay positive and do the positiveness.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear that
Yes, sir.
100%. I hear that. And you know, I wanted to ask you about a particular tune called Lean Pon the Corner. And I wanted to know, that's it, that's it. I wanted to know a little something about that tune and kind of the inspiration behind it.
Well, that song now, my manager said to me, say, you know, more want a fire song because I be a negative thing the youth them a go out without you know.
Mm.
Them and coconut juice, you know. Um, So when she give me that rhythm there, I said, alright then, want you build a fire song, something with a fire. So I just say, okay. It's like how me now follow me a lead. So I just say, don't know me now go do certain things to get a break. And for them say them real and them fake. Now part with them cause them not straight, so them a do it and them can't hold the faith. Them lean up on corner. Now farm them a big farmer. Them lean up on corner. Fire hot keep burn them lava. Fire hot keep burn them lava. Why ever repeat that? I send the song to Iwin and Iwin to like, but like, love it. Guys, to me as a fire I keep burn them lava. If him always I say lava.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Iwin, love it. Yeah, I love it. Like, so inspiration just forward natural to, because to the kind of music when I see the youth they might be, so me just a burn out illusion and confusion, frustration.
Yeah. I hear that 100%. You know what, we've actually got a question from a young listener. They're 14 years old and they're asking you a question. How do you stay on the straight road when so many people pressure you? Wow, what big question.
Wow. I tell you, it's like something, it's a daily thing, like, people been, as an artist, people, why go and beg you something or beg you? Well, sometimes when I have it, I give, but when I don't, you know what I mean, I just tell them I don't have it, so when I have it, I give, and giving back is a good thing, like, being on the street, you know what I mean, and, people may hungry or, buy me a food or, you know what I mean, so, you just used to it, because we're here for a purpose, so we have to strong and stand up, and know what you stand for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear that. 100%. I want to big up that listener, young listener, and they're sending in questions. I like that still.
Yeah, big up yourself, because the youths are the future, you know what I mean?
100%.
And I love that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? We love the youth, so I
For
just
real.
love.
For real. And I wanted to ask you a question about kind of how, I suppose, accessible is kind of the music industry. Because obviously we can create music, we can put music out there more easily, with the internet and so forth. But in your kind of experience, how, I suppose, easy is the music industry to kind of get your foot in the door and kind of, get to know who people are and those sort of things? How have you found it?
Well, it's much easier than before because most of them youth now and just have one laptop and build one little beat and then just do them thing. First time, like elders would have said, first time, you have to have audition to really go on the rhythm. They do an audition. You have to sing natural. You have to sing without the rhythm. You know what I mean? For hear your vocal, the range or, you know what I mean, the sound, because you have to have a sound, for gravitate to the people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's easy in some cases still. Been recording the art, you know what I mean? As I say, the youth, them can just, going at them bedroom or so on, do them thing and, build a rhythm and them just call them friend and them sing and them put it out. But it all depends on the kind of music because the negative music even, move more, speedier than more quicker, get a quicker break than even the positive energy because I've been doing the positive, you know what I mean, for a good time and I not really a step off of my road, so I just go and wait for time, because time is the master. I just go and put in the work and sometimes I don't even worry about it, and the struggle is real because promoter fight, you know what I mean, and artist fight, because if you hear the vocal of me carry, I get in a lot of fight, even established, because sometimes you book for a show and But for sure, more time and artists who have name and have song, them want to work before me because they know the vocal and the energy I'm bring forth, to the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know why them being scared. Like, I know why
Yeah.
them scared of the sound, why them afraid of the client.
Yeah.
What go on?
I hear that. I
It
hear
is
that.
nothing to fear, man.
Yeah.
Because Jah gave one a talent, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to know to use it and use it in a way where,
For
the
real.
message can reach to the people and it go with energy because the energy run the earth.
Yeah.
You have to have that energy. Because if I even been around a person and the energy not right, I move away from that person. And I even tell you too, so, I'm not feel the energy.
I hear that. I hear that.
Because there's a lot of negative
Yeah.
people out there.
For real.
People's not right. So you have to stay in your one lane.
Yeah.
I know you say
100%.
yes. Sir.
So you know what, Incline? What's next for you? What can we, as the listeners and obviously lovers and fans of you, expect in the up and coming future?
Yeah, there's a lot of thing in the pipeline. Near future, not far. I have some work putting out, and I have new singles out as well. As I have a song maybe like 3 months or 4 months ago, a song called Kunja.
Yeah.
That's a Afrobeat. That's my production what I'm working on, coconut juice production. Next year I'll be doing my own production as well from the Vine Music. You know what I mean? So looking out for some great work on album. And I'm working on the album because people been asking, they want to hear more incline and the music are there. There's a lot of single, so I'm working on the album. You know,
Yeah.
that one will be a surprise. New
Okay.
Year.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. So you know what? Before we say goodbye for now, I'm sure we're going to keep on talking in the future. Would you be up for singing a little something for the listeners out there?
Pardon me, I don't get that one.
No, I was saying, would you be up for singing a little something for the listeners out there?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
No problem.
No worries. When you're ready.
Always ready. I'm gonna live my la 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 life. I'm gonna live my la 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 life. Who say Rasta no party? And me roots them beside me. Still I hear I Selassie. And we doing it every day. Don't make nobody tell you say you can't. When Rasta party in a regular iPhone, happy with cellular, send to quick on Twitter. No girl apply down like mosquito. Party full up and we are born up liquor. Girl legs I think them a Peter up figure. We no miss Aisha and the Vantifa. Sing, I'm gonna live my la 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 la, eh. DJ Kat. I'm gonna live my la 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 la, eh. DJ Kat-a-party, and the roots them beside me. Still I heal I live the last day, and we doing it every day.
Hey, up. Every time. You know what? You're getting some fire emojis. You're getting some love coming through. Definitely.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks.
Every time. And you know what? Before we go, what would you like to say to your fans and your listeners and the people that may have just ever heard you just today? What would you like to say to them?
Yeah, well, I have to say the people that hear me today. You know what I mean? You hear me today, so you hear me live on the radio. But they are live on the radio with DJ Kat. So I love all I know and the support. I just love straight from the Vine. You know what I mean? So continue being support Incline Music. You can go on my Instagram, Incline Music Life. You know what I mean? Incline spell INKLINE Music Life. So I need your follow. You know what I mean? So you can support the music. It's on our digital platform. You know what I mean? Spotify. You can buy the music, stream.
Yeah.
Go and stream the music. You know what I mean? So it's not all about just thumbs up and you know what I mean, and likes. It's just like, you know, support.
Yeah.
And I give thanks for you. I give thanks for all your support.
Anytime.
You know what I mean?
Anytime. You're always welcome. It's been a blessing again, Incline, to speak to you. And you know, I really do support what you're putting out there because it's positive for everyone to hear. So we give thanks to you as an artist for doing that.
Yes, I give
Every
thanks
time.
for the interview as well.
Always welcome. More love, yeah? We'll speak again soon.
One love, man. And I
Blessings.
say give thanks.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yes, people, please do go out there. Go and support Incline. Go and check him out, okay? Go and see what he's been up to. And of course, a positive, conscious artist is always, always a blessing. So we're going to play one of his tunes, okay? Lean Pon the Corner, the one we were slightly talking about just then. So check it out and feel the vibrations each and every time. Here we go.